The murderer brazenly demonstrated his crime in front of the reporters. Among the crowd, a man burst into tears because the victim was his mother. Seeing that the killer showed no sign of regret, the man could no longer control his emotions and rushed forward, trying to kill the monster. The police around him tried to stop him, but they were no match for him. In the end, he was shot in the leg with a stun gun and fell to the ground uncontrollably. The police then pinned him to the floor. Seeing this, the killer mocked him with a smug expression. All of this was witnessed by Hanks. On the surface, Hanks was the owner of a taxi company, but in private, he was the leader of an organization that helped the weak take revenge. After returning, he investigated Tom's background and discovered that Tom was a retired Special Forces soldier with exceptional combat skills. So Hanks went to Tom personally and invited him to join his organization. Filled with hatred toward criminals, Tom agreed without hesitation. Soon he received his first mission. A rapist had been released early from prison, and crowds filled the area, all disgusted by him. However, he had reduced his sentence by claiming mental illness. He then calmly got into a taxi. But what he didn't expect was that the taxi he entered was far from ordinary. It didn't take long for the cautious criminal to notice that the taxi was equipped with a police-grade monitoring device. What shocked him even more was that instead of heading toward Busan, the route was getting farther and farther away. He smiled on the surface, but deep down he knew very well that anyone capable of using police surveillance equipment to reverse monitor the police, and still escape under the reporters' and police's noses, must be dangerous. So he decided to strike first. But Tom had already anticipated this, and with just one hand, he easily suppressed him. During the struggle, the criminal's bloodthirsty nature was triggered, nearly causing the vehicle to lose control. To avoid affecting the next step of the plan, Tom pulled out a syringe of anesthetic. The piercing pain made the criminal scream, and he then removed his electronic ankle monitor. When the vehicle reached the center of the tunnel, another taxi identical to theirs was already waiting. Tom activated the power boost, sending the vehicle's performance soaring. In an instant, they overtook the car ahead, and with a smooth drift, the two cars swapped positions perfectly. He tossed the electronic shackle to Tom, letting him carry the tracker and continue forward to distract the reporters and police. Meanwhile, he instructed his people to tear off the taxi signage, remove the headlights, change the logo, and skillfully replace the license plate. When the vehicle appeared outside the tunnel again, all traces had been erased without a sound. That night, Hanks drove Tom's taxi to the outskirts and poured the prepared gasoline inside. As the taxi burned rapidly, all traces related to the criminal vanished with it. The criminal himself was locked inside an iron cage by Hanks, awaiting endless torture and suffering.